Okay, I think we're live. Let me double check. Uh, yeah, running slightly behind today, but we're only 5 minutes late. I think that's okay. Um, do need to fix one thing in the back end for sure. So let me do that. Let's see. That's good. Audio's good. All right. I think we're good to go. Let me just post my advertisement in a couple Discord servers really quick. And we'll take a look at last week's records. Two. Three. Four. And 5. Okay. Alright, let's get this thing going. What's up, Anzelon? Welcome to the weekly short stream. So we're going to be taking a look at last week's records first. See if we missed any crazy strats. Or just any impressive runs in general. And yeah, we'll check out this week's weekly shorts. So we have Stay Down. I did not hunt this map. I only played Discovery, and my time is not amazing. Even though I'm only... Oh, that is a bugged record. I guess that makes sense. Alright, let's get all the ghosts on here. Walking Cat in the top 5 is interesting. But yeah, I am kind of a precision god. Somehow on this map, where the other people in the top 5 that have legitimate records are literally 4 thousandths from each other, he is a full 8 thousandths ahead of everyone else, which is insane. But yeah, extreme precision map. As you can, my record was horrible, and I'm only 0.3 behind the the world record, which is crazy. But now we're at the mini tech map, which I also didn't hunt, but I had a better time relatively, I guess. Don't think there'll be any crazy strats here, but we're behind pretty much a full second, slightly less. Exosum with the world record. Shark taking a completely different line, but it was a bit slower, probably thanks to the airtime. Exosum is like 300ths ahead, which is ahead of that. No, 500ths, half a tenth ahead of that, which is kind of crazy. Honestly, being 200ths ahead on a map like this is just a really strong record. I got like a little speed slide there, that's how. That is crazy stuff. And we have map 3, Hell's Highway. So in Discovery, I found the bobsleigh was the best path of the regular pass. And then that made me very sad because I hate bobsleigh. But it seems like there's a much faster strat, which is good. Not too shocking with how many paths there are. Go in here, drop down, get a bug finish. And I saved Techies for last because he's actually pretty significantly ahead, but it's probably the same strat. So yeah, much faster than any normal path. You just get this checkpoint and sneak right into the finish. Through a little gap in the floor there. Right there. Bug slide in. Oh my god. Crazy stuff. Alright, and we got hydrogen. I actually think I did quite well on this map in Discovery. Someone, okay, this has to be a bugged record, right? Oh, it's not. Hold on. We'll save that for last. There's something crazy going on there. Everyone else seems like they just have a really extremely okay. You know what? We're just gonna start with this first. What does that start? Excuse me? Oh, and the speed you get from that. Okay, so you get some nasty speed from that. Seems like everyone else is doing the same thing to varying levels of success. But one person is a full second ahead. Going down here? Bounce it? What? Hold up. What? What do you mean? Hold on. Here. Checkpoint. Bounce. Just above the thing. Keeping reactor the whole way. Taking the second checkpoint, third checkpoint. And even though you're a bit slower doing that, you just gain so much time. Wow. That's crazy. Not only is he the only person to figure this out, it's also a full second ahead. Okay. Okay. Sure. You know what? You got that. Alright. Anything crazy here? No, it just looks like better driving. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the fun cube world map with magnets. Driving on a little planet like Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, just magnet zooped it in. Okay, so nothing too crazy there. Just the cute magnet zoop at the end. That I'm still thinking about that map for. That was crazy. Alright. We gotta move on to map numero uno of this week. Okay. Seems like there's a bit more spice there than there normally is on these, Whoa. I just wanna... I wanna see that ending again really quick. Hold on, run that... Oh, I can't view it. That was a crazy ending. It got caught on stream, I'm kinda glad about that. It was absolutely not quicker, but... I don't know what my car was doing there. Oh, I jumped too high. That's okay, we can still PB. Alright, a little better, but can definitely get a lower jump and then into the finish. Although maybe we should check out the other finish just in case, but I mean, it can't be faster. Hold on. We'll just take the time to check the other finish. See, I could gain so much time there. It would have been slightly better, but again, I made that jump a lot cleaner. Alright. Trying to get a sub 16. Should be very doable. Okay, that was too low. That jump was way too low. But if you get it that low, I'm gonna gain like half a second. You know, the temptation's there. Oh, I'm slower here. Bad landing. Alright, not that great. Actually, the finishes seem kind of equal. Which is a little bit scary, because one of them has to be faster. Like, even with that bad airtime there, it's still pretty close, and I was definitely slower. But a right finish might be better. Not quite a sub 16. Getting close though. Getting close. Oh, so close. Oh my god. I'm literally like pixels off of making this super low jump. That's a little too high. Alright, come on, we can do it. I want this sub 16. Oh, what I touched something. I got a little tap. Even though I still made it. Okay. Okay, that should do it. No! So close. Oh, and my time. It's going. It's getting worse relative to this state. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, better start. I think that lower finish is faster, like actually. Hold on, we're just gonna go for the lower finish now, regardless of our start. close, I'll tell you that. Oh, what a start! We're still going for the lower finish though. I kinda failed the ending a bit, but that start was insane. Alright, we'll give it like 2 more tries and we'll move on. I did say sub 16 was the goal and we made it. I don't think I can beat that start though. That was like almost perfect. Yeah, it's just the ending was bad. Alright, last try. Alright. Pretty good for our O1. Yeah, definitely can go a bit faster. Not too much though. And what we have, plastic penalty. I feel like if you're fast enough there, you can get a bounce and go over the penalty a bit. Wait, was there a risky there? One moment. Indeed there is. Well, yeah, more or less a risky. I'm not sure if you want to just be jumping that or taking the downhill yet. Oh, I thought I had one more turn before the final one. Okay. I'm not sure. I guess probably taking the downhills faster, unless you have like a crazy amount of speed to get an actual bounce. Oh, I think I know what you want to do. I've just been avoiding doing it because it's hard. Oh, no brakes. Ew. I get why they put that there, though. Hold on. So you don't bug slide. Alright, that's a bit better. That's a lot better, actually. I didn't think it was that good. But relative to the world, seems pretty solid. Can definitely gain a little bit of time. I don't know about a sub 17, but we'll do our best. Oh, that run would have been really good. Okay. Another 10th off. No, my times! It was so good for a moment and it's all gone. So many people improved. Oh. I knew it couldn't have been that good. You want to take that little not off-road bit there. So you need to make your way here. Maybe we can get a sub 17. Sub 17 seems reachable. We do need the better start though. Not quite. Hit the wall. No, I need to take more of that. As much as possible. I took that uphill so badly. Tried to go super inside, but it didn't work out. Alright, now I'm forgetting how to do the rest of the map. Yes, sub 17. Oh, that was beautiful. It looked a little sus, but that was really good. I don't think I'm beating that today. Who knows though? I thought that last turn was gonna fail. I thought I took it too wide, but just barely had enough space. The only thing I can think of is this turn. Alright, never mind. We're literally beating it the next run. What the fuck do I know? The fuck do I know? I had a bad start too. I just took this section a lot better. I always do so well in these like penalty maps. I do like the style, but I didn't think I consider myself good at it, but I seem to do better than I do in other maps, that's for sure. Yeah, but we'll give it a few more tries. We did have a bad start in our PB, so it's definitely beatable, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, slate PB. Alright, two more, and then we'll move on. That doesn't count. That doesn't count either. Okay, this is good. Alright, one more. That doesn't count. I failed that plastic turn. Alright, we'll give it up. We'll give it up. Plus, not because I did well on it. I think it's just a good map. But it's nice to have a decent time. Alright, Sun Drop. I see, it's one of those like straight line-ish pathfinding maps where there's a bunch of obstacles. This will probably be tough. Alright, let's go to path of least resistance first, aka straight. Or at least as straight as the map will allow me to do. Which is... no, it does not let me do that for very long. Oh, come on. Let me take this downhill, please, and thank you. The downhill's too steep. You know what? We're just gonna... let's just work on getting to the finish. Clearly I'm having issues doing that, so... oh no, come on. Just let me... I just want to make it to the finish. I'm getting skill issued. There we go. Up. Yeah, I think up here. Probably not there, but that'll get us a finish. Not even author time, by the way. Oh, that's... oh, uh-oh. There's an underground section to this. Now, obviously that landing was horrible in the first jump, but... after that... please, just let me get enough speed. That's all I ask. Yeah, that half-pipe jump is actually a little difficult. Alright, maybe we try the other one. Oh, wait. There's another underground section. What the fuck? Oh no, it connects this. I see. Okay. How about this way? Oh, there's... okay, there's a lot on this map. There is so much on this map. 10 minutes is not going to be enough. Maybe not even 20. Please make it. No, really? You have to jump to the middle? Okay. I guess we'll jump to the middle. There. Go here, I guess. Fail horribly. Does seem a bit faster though, so let's get a PB going this way. No! Missed the finish. Come on. Give me the alter time. Oh my god. I'm actually getting skill issued so hard by this map. Alright, we're going this way now. I don't care anymore. Just let me get the PV and I'll try out a different path. That's all I ask. There we go. Alright. AT, finally. Alright, what's the best way of getting to the underground section on the left? Is it going like so? I'm not convinced. I think going up here is smoother. Alright, that wasn't exactly the best landing, but I want to connect into the other section, it looks like. Landing into getting into that section is actually pretty tight. Extremely tight, actually. Forgot about weeklies, Natalie. How could you? The puzzle is fire, but I'm also, like, getting destroyed by it. Alright, this is not the run. Also, I don't like that path. Alright, let's try this again. With the family, understandable. It's the holiday season. Actually making that half pipe jump is so hard. It's like good amount of distance. Alright, just put me in the hole. I feel like I discovered like 10% of paths and gone nowhere. No, this is definitely a good hunting map, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna do that to that. Slight PB. What do you mean that actually improved my time? No context EO. I think we might have to move on in a sec, even though I haven't done too much for this map. No, that path's not great. I think it's either going underground or making this big half-pipe jump here. Ooh, I like this, actually. Hold on. Alright. Could have been much better PV. But what do you mean it's top 500 in the world? That was awful. Alright, I'm glad everyone else is struggling with this map too. Looks like the one Virtual played. Yeah, I think he's played a few of these kind of maps. Okay, that should be a bit better. That I'm relatively happy with. Although it still doesn't feel great. I'm sure he could do a lot better than that, but I think we'll move on. Even though there's a lot to discover still. Crazy pool bounce. Was it a weekly short? I don't remember. Oh, we got a wood map. No. That was actually a decent discovery until that. Okay, this is a slower route. Sure. Yeah, I know he's done a few videos on the pathfinding maps. I just can't remember one with the pool bounce. Alright. That turn is gonna be the one that kills most of my runs. Whoa, there are presents in the way. Hold on. Alright, maybe going wide is the answer there. Was right fin faster? Yes. Right fin's on the first map, right fin's definitely faster if that's what you're asking. At least in my opinion. It's pretty close though. Alright, we'll take that for now. AT. If you're super daring, you go for all the way on the inside on that final turn. I'm not great on wood. It's just the speed and the sharp turns are difficult for me. Okay, this run seems alright. Nope. Not if I hit the present, it's not. Oh my god. I keep over adjusting onto the final turn and hitting the presence. No, that time I turned too much. Okay, slight PV. Yeah, I feel like if you set yourself up right, you can just go full inside. But, that's scary. Okay, another slight PV. I feel like I have this understanding of what I need to do, I just am not doing it. Alright, that's a bit better. Yeah, that makes sense. Now if I want to improve, I probably need to go for the super risky inside line, which I don't like. But something like that. You have to like quick right and then quick left and then quick left again. Not an easy turn at all. Alright, this is so much faster, I'm gonna take this. I gained so much speed, I don't even know how. Wood moment, I guess. Got greedy. I had a lot more speed too. Yeah, I guess the trick is not hitting the gear there. Oh, that's so difficult. It's definitely faster too, that's the worst part. I'm not hitting that. Not now at least. I'm telling you, if you want to go get the record though, you're gonna have to do that line. Alright, we'll give it a couple more attempts. Oh, I actually went 2 inside. That's actually crazy. Alright, last try for real. Alright, we're gonna move on. Plus map though. Different from the usual fast maps. At least in my opinion. Although we did have wood in the last weekly shorts too. Alright, what is this? Desert snow reactor. Sure. And it's uphill. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to this desert car? Alright, there's definitely gonna be some reactor shenanigans. Not even a question, but we're just gonna try and get a decent time. Yeah, desert reactor actually work pretty well together. Also, this isn't real snow. I don't know what this surface is. It's not snow and it's not ice. It's like grass, maybe. But it's definitely... I don't think this is snow. Come on, reactor flight. Wah! Damn it. Probably want to be hitting the plastic there, actually. Sets you up nicely. Into the finish. Alright, let's see if we can get a sub 17. Alright. Now I'm struggling to make it up the first hill. What's going on? I can't say I get this map. I don't have a good feeling for the angle you're supposed to go up. And when you need to turn around. Finally got AT on 3. It's not it's not as easy as you think on 3. Okay. Good start. Nah, that's not gonna do it. That ship PV, just slightly though. It's not enough to get the sub 17. I feel like I was way ahead, but I had a bad line in the end. Yeah, that's a good way to describe map 2. It's the classic penalty map, that's for sure. We're so close to sub 17, but I'm running out of time. No, that was a horrible plastic bounce. Alright. Yeah. Pretty much. It's weird doing this uphill. I can't get a feeling for the best angle going up. I mean, the obvious answer is to reactor flight, but... Oh wait. No! That run was so good. Alright, I've been relying on the plastic bounce too much, apparently. That's the answer. Oh, nice. Top 450 world is very, very good. Alright, come on. I got like 2 minutes. I finally understand the strat. I just need to execute. There we go. That should do it. Come on. No, that's not a sub 17. Are you kidding me? The ending was slow. 16.6, no plastic bounce. Yeah, I think the plastic bounce isn't the way. I just was too focused on it for the longest time. Alright, that present is in the worst place. Alright, last try, and then I have to move to a cup of the day. There we go, sub 17. Boom. Finally. 16.6 is top 298 world. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. I mean, that's better than I did. uh, Featuring Archroy. Yeah, I'm sure the times will improve a lot as the week progresses, but that's a pretty good starting time from for a discovery run. Looks like we got Speed Tech for Cup of the Day, featuring Archroy. Is this NASCAR? This is NASCAR. Comni will have a world record on 5. Yeah, probably. We'll see. You never know. Could be Techie. I could see Techie doing some reactor bullshit. Oh, that's a sharp turn at the top there. Into the finish. Alright. Could be you. If you grinded enough, it definitely could be. Become the new desert reactor god. Unfortunate bump. Another unfortunate bump. That wasn't that far behind gold, all things considered. How did I do that, sir? Awful turn there. Alright, at least everyone else is struggling with this map too, it seems. Okay, a bit better. I'm fast. Hold on. Whoa, there. Yeah, I didn't try to cut on map 3 last week. I don't know how hard it was to do or not. Still 0.8 behind gold. Yeah, times are kind of cooked on this track of the day. But NASCAR community loves cooking their maps, so I guess that's not too shocking. Okay, that should do it. There we go. Nah, last week went pretty quick. Although, I definitely spent more time with Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I did with Trackmania last week. Well, other things too. Yeah, a lot of fun on the ship map. The ship map was very cool. Oh my god. I wanted to full speed that turn so much I couldn't slow down in time. Alright, come on. We can get one more improvement, for sure. Just gotta survive a run. Problem is, if I want to improve now, I gotta go for the super risky lines. Gotta be brave. Yeah, 115, you're still pretty new. So people have crazy amount of hours in this game. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how many hours I have in this game. Let's see. I'll check really quick in a moment. I want to try and get a better time first. But yeah, first started playing this game about a year and some change ago. Well, I played Nations Forever a bit, a while back. Not like new to Trackmania. .4K hours on a 7-second map for 1,000 improvement? Yeah. I know, people are crazy. .3 in map 3? Map 5? That seems really good. Honestly, even without me improving, I still might get one of my highest div placements ever. It seems like I'm on track to get like div 8, div 9. That turn was so sus. Oh no, the ending was so bad. The ending was so bad, but it was such a good run. I'm not beating that. Alright, I mean, we got one more run to try. Wow, this is probably my best div placement ever in a, like, not a troll cup of the day. Guess I'm okay at NASCAR. Yeah, the first to beat Weekly Shorts speedrun is legit. Yeah, I randomly pulled up like random maps through the random map grabber, whatever it's called, random map challenge, and gotten world records on a couple just to say I have them. So 344. Div 6. Kinda crazy. And even with that horrible, horrible ending, I'm only like a second behind AT. Which is also kinda crazy. So AT is pretty strong. Randomly random, yeah. My grammar is grammaring, as they say. Too focused on racing and not spelling. No, okay. It's just warm up, who cares? Alright, let's try and not get knocked out first round. Whoop. Okay, I accidentally hit R instead of I hit R instead of O by accident. Am I on Twitch? I am not. I cannot handle uploads to two places at once, and it's much easier for me to do VODs if I just do it on YouTube. So that's why I stream here. Also, there's like way more ads on Twitch. It's kind of crazy. Every time I pull up Twitch these days. Although I don't think I'd have ads on my Twitch unless I became a affiliate or whatever. Alright, lock in, lock in. Just gonna be nice and safe, not go out first round. That's all I ask. We'll have to push our pace later though, that's for sure. Okay, that wasn't a great turn, but if we live it, that's good enough for me. Okay. Apparently barely getting gold is good enough for top 16. Weeklies, you don't have AT or 14, 17, 20. I see. There are definitely some of the earlier ones were really difficult. I do remember that. I know I'm missing like one or two somewhere. I'll have to check. I do remember there's one ice one which had a ridiculously hard author time. That was an unfortunate checkpoint. Very, very unfortunate. Um, yeah. That's okay though. I made my best div ever. Alright. So let me take a look really quick and see what weekly shorts do I not have AT on. It's gonna be alright. Definitely have all of them from like week 28 on. Or probably even week 20 on. Because I definitely have all of them from when I started streaming. Let's see. 6 through 14 is when he took a break from Trackmania. No, that's fair. Okay. Missing 50, 46, 48. Oh, I'm missing more than I thought. Most of week 9. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get these. Yeah, a lot of these I'm missing the AT. 28, 30. 30 I remember being kind of hard. Oh, this one was really hard too. 25. And yeah, the first weeks I should have them. Alright, so definitely missing some weekly shorts. I have to go back and get them. But regardless, thanks for tuning in. Pretty good week this week. Pretty good track of the day this week. Best result ever. And yeah, I will see you all next week, Sunday. Thanks for watching.